Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door. Last episode we left Keel Hall Key and accomplished a few things around Rogueport, specifically in Rogueport sewers, as well as even way back at Hooktail Castle, which gave us the ability to improve our party members even further. This episode, we're going back to Keel Hall Key, as you might imagine, thanks to our friendship here with Cortez, the Pirate King. We can now return to the island where we were deserted and see our Pianta friends, because we need the help of Don Pianta, and he's like not feeling too hot apparently. I don't know. He wanted his daughter to come help him, and she's supposed to be here. Frankie and Francesca are supposed to be somewhere, aren't they? Did they go back in the cave that we blew out of? Maybe the Toad knows. No, he doesn't seem to know. Maybe the Bob-omb, the pirate boy. Hello, you've got an eye patch. Do you have any visions with the other one?
What, the Piantas? They're in the jungle, looking for something, I think.
They're in the jungle. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go back to the left to the to the cavern, because we would have been, well, not lost, but we wouldn't have found them probably as quickly as we should find them here. He says, drawing each, there we go. I was gonna say, man, you guys are gonna make me go on a wild Pianta hunt. Oh, hey, it's Mario. How you been there, pal? We do something for you? Yeah, the dad is sick. What? The boss is sick?
Oh, poor daddy. Oh no! I've had a time like this. Oh! You see, I just dropped the wedding ring Frankie gave me around here, and I can't possibly leave until I find that ring. Otherwise, something may eat it. Oh, it must be somewhere here, in between that and that rock. Oh!
Listen for a second, my fuzzy little coconut. You really should get a razor. Shouldn't we forget about that ring for now and check on the boss?
Oh, how could you say that, Frankie? That ring was the symbol of our love. We have to find it. We have to. Or maybe you just don't love me anymore. Is that it, Frankie?
Of course I love you, my little bacon burger. Oh, you're covered in grease and you know I love it.
None of your sweet talk now. You're going to have to say you love me 100 times.
Oh, 100 times.
If you love me, you have to say it, Frankie. You have to.
Oh, come on now, babe. Of course I love you. My little short stack. My little piñata. Now, please, let's go.
No, you have to say it 99 more times, Frankie.
Oh, fine, you crazy dame. I love you. 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 3 days later. Oh, wow, it's actually gonna make us count. Oh, man.
12 hours later.
The 100th I love you. I said it.
Oh, Frankie, baby, you're such a silly Billy.
Oh, now, my little cream puff. Let's find that ring right away. What do you say?
Wow, you think these guys are gonna be all right looking for that thing on their own? Listen, Gonzalez, we'd better play it safe and help them, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. Is it in this bush? No, it's not. Presumably it's going to be inside of some bush. I had other plans for this episode beyond just, going on a jewelry chase here. No, those plants did not involve getting chomped on by the local plant life. Goodness gracious, fine. All right, this is how you want to play it? Well, you're just gonna get yourself killed. I hope that's making you happy. I also want to go back to Twilight Town this episode, because there is an optional mini boss sort of thing, and I have half an idea to go kill it. Because why not, right? Like if I'm told of something and it's something that I can do and it's kind of like relatively spoiler free, then yeah, that sounds good to me. In fact, for all of my Let's Plays, I've had something of like a comment section episode near the end of the series. And it's not just like a comment section episode, it's things like, I don't know, things that I think of that I just don't have the time to do in an ordinary episode. So I put them all together on a piece of paper, and I go back at the very end of the LP and I go and do those things that have been, like I said, told to me by the comments, or things that I have just thought of. I'll probably still do that in this LP, but some of the things I feel like it makes sense to take care of in the middle of the LP. obviously, I can think of at least one, that mini-boss being one of the things that I want to do that with. I also want to... Is it really just not here? Man, where is this ring at? Francesca? How do you be so careless with your jewelry? I mean, I guess I'm one that... Really? Now, Piranha? All right, I'm not going to fight this one. We're not getting a whole lot of star points from him anyway, so it's not like we're really missing out on anything. We just got to, sprinkle some money on the ground, toss them out of the way. Okay, or rub our teeth, sprinkle some teeth on the ground because Mario fell. Can we run with Yosh? We can. We get 2 attempts. All right. Come on. Okay, cool. Very good. That was by a wide margin successful. Dang. Come on. Ugh. Tenuous platforming. Ugh. No! Okay, perfect. Now we're here. So I guess it's got to be in a bush, right? Like, I don't know where else anything like that could be hidden. I suppose in a tree, but there's really not a huge amount of like hammerable trees in this area. Well, an end coupon. Well, that's not exactly what you're looking for. I suppose that's a nice consolation prize. You could always like fold that up, Francesca. Wrap it around your finger. Sure, you would never be able to wash your hands again. But it's the thought that counts, right? And she's talking about the ring, calling it the symbol of her and Frankie's love. Do you really need a symbol for that? You could just hold on to the love itself and that should be good enough, right? I don't know. I guess I'm no love expert. I do have a wife, though, and I suppose that should be worth something, should it not? Got a coconut, which we already knew would come from there. Nothing else. They said it was between where they were at and the Crystal Skull area. And that Crystal Skull area is the very next map square, I do believe, if my memory serves me properly. So, could it be in that map area? I freaking hope so, man. Oh, because it's not here. Not here. We got but a few more bushes to jostle. And I suppose we could actually hit this tree. Yep, and this one. Nothing at all inside of them. What's this? A wedding ring. Did you see how small that was? I'm honestly surprised I found it. A prize suit ring, the symbol of Frankie and Francesca's love. Okay, Yosh, you know what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go sell this thing. No, we're gonna go give it back. Ring, ring, my pleasant pair of Piantas. And I don't mean ring, ring like I'm ringing a doorbell. I mean ring, ring, because I got your ring. So here you go. Look in my pants.
Whoa, that's it. It's my ring. You found it. Whoa, Frankie, now we can go home to Daddy.
Oh, we sure can, my little teething quacker. Let's go.
Oh, well, so anyway, we'll be down at the dock. Hurry back, please.
What do you mean, hurry back? I'm going with you, you crazy couple. Goodness gracious. My God, for a couple of pear-shaped people, they sure run fast. They're already locked and loaded. Okay, Mario, I think we're ready, pal. Yeah, we are. Let's go back to Rogueport.
Oh, Daddy, please hang on until we get there.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure your father will be fine. He probably just misses you, to be honest with you. I feel like if something was really wrong with him, he would have sent us on like a medicine fetching quest or something along those lines. Although I suppose it could be like his dying wish to see his daughter again, and he could be withholding that information until we get there. And then he's like, oh, my crime kingdom is now in your hands. I don't know. But really, what kind of crime do they even get up to? Has that been fully fleshed out? They just mentioned that they're like, he's the kingpin or whatever of the crime syndicate, but I guess they have a casino, which I suppose is relatively shady in its own right, but not inherently criminal, unless of course they're gaming it.
We have to go see Daddy immediately.
You got it, Francesca. Let's go. But what about me? What about me? Wait for me. Hey, wow, look at them. You see them hustle? My goodness gracious, Yosh, come here. They're faster even than you. Crazy, man. I should get a Pianta partner and ride them around. You kidding me? I thought a Yoshi would be the fastest mode of travel. Little did I know I should be mounting a freaking pinata. Not a pinata, a Pianta. Yes, you mount a pinata and you're just gonna be covered in like paper mache and like maybe a little bit of candy depending on how long you stand on it, because if you're on it long enough, that thing's gonna crack open. And don't ask me how I know. I haven't ridden very many piñatas, but I have broken a handful open. You know, growing up in a Hispanic household. Well, I guess half Hispanic. I have mixed races. My dad Hispanic, my mom's Irish, but we definitely had some Hispanic traditions. And piñatas were definitely one of them.
Daddy, wake up, open your eyes.
Boss! Ooh. You see, when I see blue on a face like that, I feel like he's suffocating. Has anyone tried to, call an actual doctor or something? He a bunch of dots. The guy's not speaking. He's moving his mouth, but he's not speaking. Maybe he's just moving his mustache.
Francesca.
Oh.
Daddy!
Boss! Just like that, his blueness went away.
Oh, my little Francesca. You came back for me. And you too, Frankie.
Of course we did. Daddy, as soon as we heard you were ill, we dropped everything and rushed back. Though we did need to, find a ring and stuff first. And of course we stopped at Walgreens because I need more eyelashes.
Francesca, Frankie, I was wrong. I was a stubborn old man, forgive me. I know I may regret saying this, but I want the two of you to stay here with me. I can't bear to be away from you two crazy kids. I'm an old man now. I need peace. I guess the time has come for me to stop being so selfish, causing everyone trouble. Looks like even Don Pianta, the dawn of untimely death, can't escape the old age. The time has come, everyone. I'm gonna retire.
Boss, no!
No, it's time, I mean it. But I want you to be my successor, Frankie. What do you say, Frankie? As of today, you're the new head of the Pianta Syndicate.
What? Boss, you still got it in you. You're a spring chicken. You don't gotta do this. I mean, me? Boss?
No, you're the one, Frankie. I've been thinking that for a long time now. You'll do just fine, kid. I got a feeling about you. A good one. I want you to take care of Francesca and the rest of the syndicate, the way I did.
Boss! Oh!
You, Mario, it looks like you done yet another favor for me, kid.
Sure, I mean, give me a train ticket. That'd be nice.
About that, boss.
Oh, this is gonna be just beautiful, I know it. What did you guys do?
Well, we promised him something, boss. We told him we'd get him a ticket for the Excess Express if he bought your daughter.
Is that all? You had me worried for a second. Come on over here, Mario. How many you want? 1, 2, 10? Help yourselves.
What, you just got a stack of them? You got a ticket for the ritzy train to Boshley Heights.
You come back anytime you like. How about that? Well, now that I've retired, I'm gonna get out of here.
I thought you said you wanted to be around him. Daddy! Boss!
You're the boss now, Frankie. You got that? You, the boss. You do good now, Frankie. Bust lots of kneecaps and make me proud. Peace out.
Whoa, Frankie, we've got lots of work to do. Don't worry, I'll keep you in line.
Sweet Bean, come on!
Knock it off with the pet name nonsense, will you? Call me Francesca.
Huh? Francesca?
Yes, or Miss Boss. I'm the boss. Boss, you got our loyalty. We'll be by your side whenever you need us, boss. Thank you so much, Mario, for everything.
You're welcome here anytime. You're like a brother to me.
You ain't bad, kiddo. Yeah, the only thing about joining up with the syndicate is the life, kid.
I'm sure it is. Like I said, still not entirely sure what it is you guys get up to around here, but I'm not sure I even want to know. Because Mario's a good guy, all right? And if you be busting kneecaps, Mario's gonna bust your piñata forehead, probably. I don't know. He'll jump on it at the very least. Whether or not that busted, I'm not sure.
Yes, yes, yes! We can go to Porcelain Heights. Yes! The 6 crystal stars as good as ours.
Someone laughs. My uglies? Oh, this is Beldam,
I heard that, my uglies. Over here. So, the 6th crystal star is in Parsley Heights, is it? And that's a rather nice piece of information. Thanks ever so. Ooh, from the shadows.
Hey, you're that Beldam.
Normally, this would be where I finally deal with you and that homely traitor Vivian. But something tells me that trying that alone might be unwise. So you live. For now. Instead, I'll just beat you to Porcely Heights and get that crystal star before you do.
Whoa, that sounded bad. We gotta get to Porcely Heights before that witch. I almost said something else. It's an itch. Let's get making tracks for Rogueport Station.
Indeed, we shall. Eventually, first we're gonna go down here. I hope you can excuse me, Yoshi Jr. I understand you're quite excited about the prospect of going there. Really, your reaction was pretty strong. But we gotta get, man, I missed the jump. This dude's got armor on, excuse me. Man, we got hammer bros, what the heck's going on here? Tossing hammers at me? No, all right, I'm trying to go to Twilight Town. Oh my goodness, it's a golden Amazy Daisy. All right, I'm not quite back to where I want to be. I know I said Twilight Town, but I'm not trying to get to Twilight Town. I'm trying to get a creepy steeple. Anyways, we're almost there, and I would rather just pick it up now and hopefully eliminate this thing on camera before it runs away. Goodness gracious, what's happening? Someone is moisturizing my Yosh friend, which I don't know is necessarily a terrible thing because it didn't actually give us any status effect or anything on that note. Is this enough to eliminate the Daisy in one turn? No, it's gonna run too, isn't it? It's gonna get out of here. Give us a mushroom. No mushroom? Okay, that's fine. Give us a shine sprite. And now we get some extra defense, which is helpful. It doesn't help us actually eliminate the Daisy, which is ultimately what I'm trying to do, but it's gonna help us because Mario's only got 8 freaking HP right now, and he's kind of in a hard spot between a rock. Well, there's some hard spots, honestly, right there. And the Daisy's gone anyway, so it doesn't matter. So are we. Gosh darn it, that was lame. Oh, but at least we didn't die, I suppose. Good enough for me. Back this way, and I think we will be at the, yes, we are here. Okay, so Mega EV7 is the member of the community who has been reminding me to come back here and do this, and I'm very thankful for them. I apologize for not getting to this sooner. It's you know, things have happened. It's been a busy time, all right? I haven't had a lack of things to do. I do have a lack of HP though, so let me go utilize this block real quick. Okay, now we're ready to do this thing. Again, thanks to Mega EV7. If you yourself have any suggestions or anything that I missed in this game that I could, you know, go back and do, please let me know. Put it in the comments. I can't say that I'll get to it, you know, like with any immediate frequency, but I will get to it by the end of the LP. As I mentioned earlier on in this episode, I do that for all of my series, right? I have a comment section episode, and I'm already writing down things that I'd like to go back and do for that. So yeah, again, if you yourself commenting or viewing have anything that I've missed in this LP that you'd like to see me do, please put it in the comments. It doesn't have to be in this episode. It could be in any of them because I read them all.
You said you'd be nice.
Let's get him, guys!
Okay. We fight a bunch of boos then, or? Oh no, they're gonna be one giant boo, huh? They're all conglomerating, collaborating to make a big fella right on top of Mario's poor Italian forehead. Goodness me. Can't flee this fight even, wow. Okay, given the fact that it's optional, I would have thought for certain we could have chosen to just like run away, but it would seem that that's not the case. We're gonna have to just fail completely on the action command there. We did less damage than we would have with just a normal jump, so we're not already off to a great start. No matter, I can't imagine that this boo is gonna be too terribly tough, right? Because we are a little bit removed from this area. We could have attacked this guy probably at any time in, what was it, chapter 4? He's hiding, what's happening? He's gonna do like a big old scary face or something. Let's charge. We should have done this the first turn, but we'll do it now, just so that we're ready. And we have the charge for the partner too, right? So we can both get all juicy and ready to maybe kill this guy. 3 and 4 respectively. Mario's dizzy or confused? He's confused. Movement will be hindered for a bit. What does that mean? looks like he can still do this, which is good. And a whopping, ridiculous amount of damage will be dealt on this turn as a result of the charge. Thank goodness. Mario resumes to to head grabbing. I'm so sorry, buddy, that you've got to, deal with the motion sickness right now, but thankfully we're able to do at least like 30-something damage in one turn. Maybe not 30-something, but maybe 30 total. And yes, as expected, we are a little bit OP for this boss battle. But I'm glad we came back because that was a cool 18 star points and a cool little experience to boot as well. So, once more, whoa. We get a badge because of that? Or was this badge on the floor? Make something good happen when you first enter battle. What does that mean? Ooh, that's exciting. Hold on, let me investigate that. It takes 4, unfortunately. We do have 3 available since we leveled up recently. Let's get rid of ice power. We dealt with fire enemies in the last chapter, so I'd have to imagine that's it for now. Of course, there's still a potential for us to come across more fire enemies, but I think that like the embers and lava sprites were the ones that were predominantly like the lava enemies we'll face. So I don't know. We'll roll with it and see what exactly that means. And once more, thank you, Mega EV7, for that suggestion. Interesting. So that's the effect of the Lucky Badge. When we hopped into battle, Mario was immediately electrified, not in a way that would cause him any sort of damage, but in a way that would cause an enemy damage should they physically attack him. I don't think that that's going to be like consistently the case, right? I don't think it's going to always be electric, but we'll probably get some sort of status effect like that. Maybe even sometimes we'll get like attack up or defense up. That sounds particularly interesting if I do say so myself. All right, I'm gonna run from this battle anyways, and I'm gonna see you guys back somewhere else entirely. And by somewhere else entirely, I mean Eastern Rogueport. Here in the house of, help wanted, I was told by an individual who wants to stay anonymous, they sent me a DM on Twitter, saying that I should come in here if I want to get the final party member. I'm guessing, of course, that that's Miss Mowz. They said that I would know which of these would be her, or would be like her mission, so to speak, like the one that's gonna get her. Mouse a million? Hit me, please. That sounds interesting. I noticed this one has question marks, and that's probably the one we're getting. I mean, that's the only one to me that kind of stands out specifically, and it says elusive badge, so even if that's not correct, getting a badge would be great anyways. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Rogueport Square. The poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? I sure do. Do it and do it right. Okay, so on the rooftop of Zesty's place. How do we get there, though? I mean, we can now do the boat sailing at the very least, so we can go get that chest. So let's do that real quick. I know that's not exactly what we're working on, but that just kind of stood out to me real quick there. I think this is also the final power. I haven't seen anything else that stands out like an area that could be only achieved by other means. So, I mean, hopefully that's not the case. Like, it'd be fun if there's more, but I do think that is. So let's check this badge, presumably. You got double dip. You can use 2 items. That is a carryover from Paper Mario 64. I guess you could call it Super Paper Mario 64, but Super Paper Mario is a game of its own right. And it's actually, if I remember correctly, the sequel to this game. I remember when it came out, it was a stark change from the Paper Mario 64 and Paper Mario 1000 Year Door formula. But that's a subject for a later video. Keep an eye out for that when this series is done. I've done a couple of, I don't even know what you want to call them. Not commentary videos, not video essays because they're short, but something along those lines. I do one for every completed series, and I've been working on the one for this. So Zesty's place is in the square here. How do we ascend? How do we get up there? You can't do, well, maybe we could, there's an upstairs to this that I suppose I haven't actually checked out all that much. Potentially here would be the way. You can just booty bump on your, look at this, there's a door right here. Let me out. Beautiful, this is a whole side of Rogueport we haven't explored. Oh, look. I'll be with you momentarily. young lady. First, I need to check this out. Whoa. Oh my, okay. So we could cut damage even further for the allies. Of course, it's going to cost us about half of our current coins. I'll keep that in mind. For now, we're going after Mowz. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. Well, I've got a pretty lucky girl, and I am a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, go look for it, okay, sweetie? Bye.
Oh, you mean the wind like a certain wind spirit? Madame Fleury, oh, how she blows! It's quite beautiful. Okay, well, I guess let's go to, Hooktail's throne room? Okay, so first off, holy crap, man, Hooktail's castle is bigger than I remember, and I was just here, not even all that long ago. Secondly, if you didn't hear any sound effects in the first part of this episode, you're not going crazy. My PC crashed while recording up until now. It crashed, and when I saved the recording, which thank goodness I was able to do, it didn't have any of the game audio. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I'll probably end up going back and just applying the appropriate songs, the backing music for each location that I'm at in the beginning portion of this episode. But now you can hear things like that, so oh well. Anyways, let's find out what Miss Mowz was looking for. Oh, you can go no further right there. There's a huge invisible block. Madame Fleury, blow us all away. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, it's a chest. What's inside of it, a badge? The attack effects B, the badge Miss Mowz is looking for. Take it to her. Really, of all the badges, she was looking for a sound effects badge. Interesting. Well, hey, it's not gonna be hard for me to give it up to her, so I guess that's just as well. Let us deliver the prize. But before we do, we deserve a prize of our own. All right, we've accumulated another 15 star pieces. Maybe we should get another Power Plus badge. I mean, I guess it'd be the first one since it's for the partner, but either which way, it increases the maximum damage output that we are capable of as a team. So I think that's handy dandy for me. Alrighty, we now have Power Plus. It takes 6. And you could get rid of Lucky Start to get rid of 4, but I just put that on and I quite like it. We'll hold off just for now. I guess we do already have a Power Plus P right now. We'll have 2 of them on there and make the partner even more strong. But we're going to do that in a little bit. I'll wait until the very next level I get, and then I'll find a way to free up 3 extra badge power in order to provide the requisite room for that new Power Plus badge. As for now, speaking of badges, I mean, you might imagine since we just went on this whole grand quest that wasn't actually all that lengthy, we're gonna go deliver the badge to Miss Mowz. And I don't know if that's it, to be honest with you. I just knew that we had to help her out. And to that point, I mean, we got her the badge, but it seems kind of, I don't know, not a lot that she's asked of us just to go to Hooktail's castle and get it. Granted, she didn't have the capabilities of Madame Fleury, so she couldn't get it at all, but it really wasn't that difficult of a job. And if it ends up rewarding us with a new party member, hot dog.
Oh, that face. Does it mean you found the badge?
This one?
Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh, my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk.
That's a new one.
You may have even more badge-finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should travel with you from now on. Because I'm sure you find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more.
Well, we get to keep the sound effects badge, and we also get to keep Miss Mowz and her unprovoked smooches. Very good. What is she capable of, actually? Because as I understand it, she's an optional party member. You don't actually have to come get her. Mrs. Mowz's ability is a primer. Press X and she will sniff out any items or objects hidden nearby.
There doesn't seem to be anything in this area, dearie. When you press X, I'll sniff around and tell you if there are any items nearby.
That is handy dandy. And she can smell the chest. Yeah, I can smell it too. Mario's got his big old sniffer like 6 inches away from it. But I do appreciate it. And I appreciate the capabilities because that is helpful. I tend to shake every tree, jostle every bush in hopes of finding something, but we might be able to make that an overall more efficient process with the utilization of this, well, mouse nose.
I can also help you out by using my Kiss Thief move to steal enemies.
Oh! Yes, I had wondered about that, right? Because you see the enemies always with the items behind them, and I've always, not always, I said always, whatever. Throughout the course of this LP, I have seen those items and wished that I could bonk the enemies on the head and get the item from them. Well, there'll be no head bonking and retrieval of said items, but instead, our little thief friend will do it. Unfortunately, we can't ride her like we rode Yoshi.
There's something right near us.
Right near us? Up here? Where is it? Oh! She wasn't freaking kidding. Look at this, paying dividends already. Get your nose away from my pants. What are you doing? You smell the cheese? Yeah, I'm cutting it right now. Anyways, that's going to be it because we have done the peripheral things that I intended to. Again, much thanks to Mega EV7 and then the unnamed Twitter follower for letting me know of these 2 fine details and things to go do. If you have a suggestion of yourself, I can't promise I'll get to it quickly, but I will get to it by the end of the LP. Please let me know in the comments. And, I mean, if you don't want to be named, then I guess DM me on Twitter or Instagram or something. Either which way, get it to me, and I'll do it. Either which way, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.